Carry on camping with the vlog couple.
Welcome to an unexpected carry-on camping with the vlog couple. We've got something a bit different tonight, haven't we?
We have.
Really different. Now we're doing it tonight because we've got a bit of a break in the weather because the next few days are looking really rubbish. And a little bit of a background, tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to be doing a product review, our first proper product review. Full disclosure, we didn't pay for this, it got sent to us, okay? A company called Benebomo contacted us via email. And sometimes you think, oh, what's this all about? But it actually all came through and they asked us what we'd like to pick off their witebsite. With it was restricted. We couldn't have a nice big jackery or anything like that. But they had some of these tents and stuff. Said, well, okay, then we'll do that. Now we've not been told that we have to say anything. We've not really been told anything about it. We don't really know much about the company. Certainly don't know much about the tent. But it seems the tent is an import from China. I'm going to reserve judgment because we all say, oh, Chinese, you know, rubbish. But I'm filming this on a Chinese camera, and let's be honest, iPhone's made in China, DJI mics are made in China, so let's reserve judgment on that one. So, what have they sent us, Lee? I'll tell you.
I don't know.
This
And a nice colour bag.
is an instant cabin tent, isn't it? It's supposed to be an instant pop-up tent. Okay, and it's supposed to be for 3 to 5 people. Now, we haven't even opened it yet. Okay, we can see there's Chinese writing on it. And I don't know whether this is exclusive to Benebomo or it's going to be all over the place. But there's the actual, let's just get that in front of the camera. So there you can see. You can see it's still got the main label on it. So we haven't opened it. Whoop, there we go. We will open it in a minute. I'll just put my glasses on and tell you some of its claims. Okay. Because, as I say, we've not seen it. I'm going to bung a picture up on screen now as I talk about this. And the Benebomo web link will be in the description. It'll be one of the first lines in the description. So they contacted us probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. And obviously I went on their website then. But as things have progressed, there's lots and lots more stuff on there. So it seems like they're growing a lot already. And they do have all the power generation stuff on there. You know, all the usual candidates, Jackery, Blue Yeti, Delta Max, all those sort of stuffs. So they're serious, which is convincing, nice, good. But yeah, so what are they saying about this particular tent? Sorry. They're saying it's perfect for the outdoor experience. It's an integrated canopy tent. So basically it's a hexagonal tent that they're claiming you can put the main tent up in around 3 seconds. I doubt that we can, but we will have a go. I mean, I haven't been erected in 3 seconds before for many years, have you, Lee? I remember those days well when you used to be able to erect it in 3 seconds. Goodness me. The thing is, it's how long it takes to put it away again, isn't it? Yeah, let's not go there. No, yes, it's 14 metres square. No, it's 14 metres of shelter, which is supposed to be enough for 3 to 5 people. It's 3 seasons, so they say, a spring, summer and autumn, which is the same, allegedly, as our Vango Calao, our big, you know, the extremely big tent where you go glamping in. So, yeah, so it says 3 seconds, easy to do. It says it's waterproof, and it's saying 2,000mm to 3,000mm waterproof index. Our Calao, again, is 3,000mm plus. It's an Oxford 210D cloth. And that's really the main things about it. It's got a couple of doors, couple of windows. Shall we just see what happens when we try to put this up? What do you reckon, Lee? Do you reckon?
Go for it.
First, what we'll do is we'll put it on the table and we'll have a look at the instructions. Okay, so we'll do that right now. Let's get it up here, Lee. So you're not going to see too much while it's here, but it doesn't matter because
I have the zip.
you have the zip, I say.
I have the zip.
Oh, let's just turn it round.
Ran the wrong way.
Just like the Vango, it has the instructions sewn into the bag, which is good. Here it is.
At least you don't
Let's just wiggle the camera down so you can kind of see.
You don't lose it, but ooh, how's your Chinese, darling?
Yeah, that's our first hurdle.
It's got pictures.
It's in Chinese, but it has got pictures, so I'm sure. Oh, let's just put the camera up a little bit more. Sorry about this, but oh, there we go. Yeah, it don't look very complicated, does it?
Get out of the bag, put it on the floor, gun it up.
Lift it up. 3 seconds. So basically what they're saying is it takes you 3 seconds to get it to its normal shape, you know, to get it up so you can actually get in if it's raining or something. Then there'll be a few more minutes to put the, there's like an upper fly sheet on it, and then there's also, what do you call it?
A canopy.
A canopy. So, should we get it out and see what happens?
Get it out, love.
We'll have a look.
Get it out.
Right then, let's see if we can get this up in 3 seconds. Well, we won't, will we? Let's get this out of the way.
Are we going to look at the instructions?
Nah.
Guy ropes.
Oh, we have got guy ropes. That was something we were a little worried about, actually, wasn't it? We didn't know whether they'd have guy ropes or not. Oh, the 360 camera's over there in the way. So, I'm guessing that's the middle. Come on out of the way, Hector. And we just...
Oh. Well, we're erect,
Well,
dear.
I tell you, that doesn't seem... Have you got a door at your end, Lee?
I have.
So we can fly it out that way, can't we? Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, there it is.
Right, first off, what I will say, there is no way on earth you're going to get 4 or 5 people in here. So that's a bit of a bit naughty. Right. My next comment, as you know, I'm always going to be very upfront when I do things like this. Let's just show you. They're not going to last very long, okay? That's just the truth. We've got to be honest. You need a couple on your side.
Thank you. Good job the ground is soft. Woo! Ow. Just...
I've got a stone right here.
So have I. That's what I was just thinking.
Oh,
The first one went in really well, and then that one didn't. Ah! Maybe we should have got a mallet. Oh, there we go. It's in. It's in.
yeah, mine's in, but probably bent already.
Oh, so is that a door as well? Ooh.
I think we do need a mallet, darling.
Yep. It's on the table.
Yes, this one's bent already.
Ow!
There is no way that these pegs are going to go into anything but nice soil. There you go, darling.
There you go.
Right then, guy ropes. What are we supposed to do with those? I think this canopy bit first. Not that bit, this bit. This is part of the waterproof thing. I think this goes over the top.
Jeez, it's tiny.
And it just, I'm guessing it just hooks
Oh,
on
there's-
somewhere.
Well, there's some sort of loops on the side there, so one would assume.
Maybe you should look at the instructions, Lee.
Indeed. Yeah. Men don't do instructions, though, do they?
Because that's not in the middle. I'll let you have a look at the instructions on the inside of the bag.
Oh, well, I was just putting it on the little tag that's there.
Do you think that's what that's for?
Possibly.
That doesn't look like that would hook onto them properly, darling.
I don't know.
No, that'd blow away with a pump.
Yeah, just kind of, well, it's got...
I can't see. I haven't got the glasses. Let's get the camera and see what Lee's seeing.
Well, it's just going there, that is probably that, or maybe it's that one rather than that one.
Yeah. So what's that one for then? Guy ropes. I would say they're for the guy ropes and that one's for whatever you like.
Whatever you like. There's no indication of what that little loop is for.
There's what, darling?
There's no indication of what that little loop is for.
I would say that is guy ropes. Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Stick the camera up a bit here. So yeah, I'm going to gamble for the lower one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you do it on the side or over the...
Okay, there's something else I've noticed as well, straight away. And I did kind of think this, didn't I? When we saw this in the packet. I'm going to put the photograph back up on the screen again so you can see what I'm talking about. This isn't the tent that they said it was, because this hasn't got the great big canopy that you can see, because this is just 4 legs, I think. Well, I might be telling porkies, we'll wait till they open this, but I think it's just the door you use as the canopy on this particular tent. And if that's true, then this is more like the £45 tent rather than the £120 tent.
Yeah, because you can't have the canopy and then you then have to
this is a
take
different
this
tent.
down.
This isn't the well, it's not the one we were supposed to be reviewing. So this is, I'll be honest, we can see this is quite cheap and cheerful, can't we, Lee?
Yeah.
We have to be honest, okay? So yeah, it's only got 2 poles as well, whereas the other one, well, don't know what that bit's for. The other one,
Oh, it's got those weird things that you kind of...
yeah, had 4 poles. So this is tiny. So I'm guessing that's just that.
That there. But then, yeah, do you put that in there? Or
Yeah, so
does
how-
that go in the... Or does that go in the...
No, so there's nothing to poke these in the ground with. So that's what the guy rope is for, to hold them up.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'll grab hold of those.
I'm still holding it.
What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put the picture up of the tent that I believe this one to be, to show that I believe that it's the £45 or thereabouts one rather than the £120 one. So, in my opinion,
This feels a bit... You know, I'm weird with things that... You know, weird materials. This feels a bit weird.
so how many guy ropes have we got? 6?
1, 2... Yeah, 6.
Come on, then, hurry up. I'm getting
Well,
bored holding
yeah,
it
but I
now.
think you have to... You're going to have to tie it because it's not... You know, that's it. We're going to have to
Okay.
tie it because there's no sort of loops already. But then whether that will stay on there, I do not know. I'll try and do my reef knot from the Girl Guides. And then... Whoop. Without getting a stone. Oh dear. Well, that's come out.
No one can see you,
Oh,
darling.
sorry. The knot has come through the hole already, so that wasn't good. So that obviously wasn't knotted big enough. So I'll have to do another knot. That goes on the guy rope, and then to pull it up to sort of tighten it. There we go. Right, that one.
There you go, I'll leave you to that one and I'll
Cute.
tie a couple of the others.
Left over right and under. Right over left and under. Oh, I forgot to bring a peg.
Oh,
I need a peg.
hold on.
Sorry.
Just wait a second, please.
Let me just see if I can. Yeah, that will probably need another knot because that will probably come out of that one as well. Thank you. Ooh, no, that's going to come through there as well. So you need to do another knot on the guy ropes because it will just come through.
Oh yeah, this one did it as well. So let's show them what we're on about. So basically this knot just comes straight through.
It's just too small. So you need to kind of knot on the knot to make it bigger.
Well, I'm going to let you finish it, Lee.
Use my tooth, that normally helps.
Right.
There we go.
While Lee's struggling with the guy ropes, I'll just give you a quick show round. I mean, it's plainly obvious to everyone that this is not a tent that I would go camping in. Would we have a laugh in it in the garden or here at the marina? Of course we would. If this is indeed the £45 tent, I shall put the screenshot up again now. If there is indeed the price they're showing here, I'd say, is it worth that? Probably, because you don't get a lot for that sort of money anyway. If this is the £120 one that they were claiming to send us, which I know it isn't, would I say it's worth that money? No, you've got to be having a laugh. That's just the truth of it. I said I'd be honest. I'm sorry, Benebomo, but this tent's it's a play tent. What do you think, Lee?
Well, yeah,
you can see already, can't you? Would this stay up in a bit of wind and stuff?
Probably not.
No. Is it double seamed? Let's have a little look, shall we?
Yeah.
I know the answer. Absolutely not. This hasn't. I mean, the picture that I showed you at the start, or which I'll put again, and maybe I'll put it up on screen again, kind of suggests that you can stand up in this. Are you kidding me? For 3 to 5 people in this tent? No way. Maybe Benebomo have just sent us the wrong tent. But as I say, is this a serious camping tent? Absolutely not a chance. Not a chance. This would not stay up in a big fart, to be honest.
And I don't know if we've dropped a tent peg. If we haven't, then we've got one less.
We've been short days, have we?
We're short one.
And let's be honest, they're not tent pegs. That's one of, to be honest with you, that's one of the most disappointing parts of this for me. When you have tent pegs that are like chocolate, it could ruin a camping holiday.
But I suppose everyone just gives you the cheap ones just to keep the cost down. So,
but it's ridiculous.
I mean, like even with our other tent, we have actually bought.
Yeah, but Lee, they're about 4 times the thickness of them.
Like I say, these are.
We bought the thicker ones, the big ones, the heavy-duty ones, because we were in Wales in a storm.
Yeah.
And we didn't like the way the tent was moving around, so that's why we did that. So, will we have a bit of a laugh with this tent?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
of course
we will. Will we go on a camping trip in it? What do you think, Lee?
Only if we could guarantee sun. And it'll be like a pup tent, so it'll be an extra.
I'll tell you what, for 45 quid, you could use this as your toilet tent.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So it's a bit more of a luxurious toilet tent. Although, don't be on the toilet if there's a wind storm, because you're likely to be left there on your porta potty.
Oh God.
That's diabolical. Sorry, I don't. When I see a good product, I will sing its praises. Like, I will love me Ridge Monkey, I love me Jackery. When you get a poor product, I don't want to slate it, but it's not a tent. It's a Wendy house, isn't it, Lee? And I tell you what, shall I tell you who's going to have some great fun out of this?
The grandchildren.
The grandchildren. So on that front, I would like to say thank you to Benebomo for sending us this tent. If you want us to do a proper tent, send us a proper tent and we'll do a proper review on it. As for this one, I think what we're going to do, the best thing we can do with this, right, is Lee and I'll sit inside and we'll have a beer.
Right, well, we're just sitting inside it, so the floor isn't very thick, to be honest, so it's not, you know, like a usual ground sheet in a tent. And the windows aren't really windows, they're this net stuff, which, you know, is okay for ventilation, but then,
What if it rains?
you know, if it rains, it's going to come in. So it's got these covers on it, so, but then
the rain's going to come in.
then you're shutting out the rain and the light. So, and it's got a vent in the roof, which I suppose is good. So,
You can hang a light in it.
or you can hang a light in there. So,
I
yeah.
mean, you know what, for the kids and that, to have some fun in the
Oh,
garden
yeah.
and that, and maybe even a little overnighter in summer, I'd say it's fine. You know, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm assuming you can lay down
Well,
just
let's put the camera out here again. Just sit it up a bit. Oh, I was going to drink your wine then, sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'm not allowed to have pink wine anymore. So, again, I would like to thank Benebomo for sending it to us, to be honest with you.
Thank you
Fair
very
play. But yeah, as a proper tent now, as something for the kids to have some fun in, maybe in the park or the garden, little camping trip out
Well, yeah,
for a
that's
single night in when you know it's not going to be pouring with rain or when it's going to be windy, then yeah. So
fine.
I would say, you know, I don't like being so harsh, but this is closer to a Wendy house than it is to a serious tent. But yeah, so I'd say Benebomo, if you'd like to send us a real tent to test, you'll get a much better review out of us, because the one, at least we can say we're honest. And I hope this is good feedback for you. Dilly dilly everyone.
Dilly dilly.
See you on the next one. No one's ever going to send us a Jackery now, are they? Or a Bluetti. And now we've got a wasp.
Now we got a wasp.
Which is all too much. Bye.
Bye.
You've got to get rid of it because we might die.
Right.
It's all oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
No, it's come back
It's come
in.
back.
Well, the wasp likes it. Bloody blooming heck.
Bloody blooming egg.
I wonder what tonight's going to bring trying to sleep in here, Hector. What do you think, mate? Are you excited? That's all too much, I'm telling you. Well, yep, we are going to sleep out here tonight. This is going to be a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Hector's obviously not happy because he can see the rats. Lee, is it sleeping on this time? I'm not being funny, right? But how many nutters are there out there in this world that are doing what we're doing? This is why I love you. This is why I love everyone that watches us. This is amazing. I love it. Night tonight, everyone. See you in the morning.
Good morning.
There's bugs and things.
Bugs.
They're gonna die. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Have a guess what? It's raining. And have a guess what? Things are wet. It isn't waterproof. And the cushion here is moist. Hector just got soaked from the front. The old thing was flapped around. So yeah. We must be mad. Bye.
Right then, I guess the last thing to do is see if we can get it down easy enough. It's going to go back in wet, unfortunately, but this is probably the best of the weather we're going to get today. So, let's see. To be fair, the one real good thing about it, it doesn't take long to put it up and bring it back down again. I mean, it's not neat or anything, but it will go back in the bag, and that's all that matters. That's it then. We did have a fun night though. See you all later, bye.
Well, it's the morning after the night before, and we had a jolly good time last night, to be honest with you. We did sleep in it, as you've seen, and we did manage to get 5 people in there, so they've put a photograph up now just for the laugh. So we had a bit of fun with it last night. Obviously we couldn't, 5 of you could never sleep in that tent, but yeah, I'd like to thank Benebomo for sending it, especially Pauline. It was the correct tent, so I wasn't quite sure because it didn't have the big canopy. So yeah, you know, obviously it just didn't get put in the package. So because they don't sell that particular tent, pop-up tent, on its own without the canopy. The thing comes as a package for £120. I'm a bit confused as to why a company like Benebomo would sell such a poor product, to be honest with you, because I don't want our review to be detrimental to Benebomo, because they've got a lovely website. Okay, they've got some premium products on there, like the Jackeries and the Bliettes and all that sort of solar panels, and they've got some nice, you know, some proper tents on there. So I would say it's perhaps misguided to put such a poor quality product out onto YouTube. So that's probably my advice to that. Now, if you want to send us a proper tent to review, then we would obviously be delighted to do so, and we would give it a proper review. Okay, the bad points on that tent, well, there aren't really any good points apart from how quick it goes up, and it's great for kids. It'd be great as a shelter, as somewhere in summer to get out of the sun, but we did wake up soaked this morning. You know, it didn't rain that hard, and we were actually under shelter in the trees in there. So now the major problem with it on the waterproofing front is that it doesn't actually have windows, they're just mesh. So that bit that folds up over the windows is not going to be waterproof, and that's where a lot of the water came in, and obviously through the front door, which again, there's only mesh. And if you bring the canopy down, okay, it doesn't zip up along it, so there's a great big hole at the bottom. So there's no way on earth that should be classed as a waterproof tent, I'm afraid. And again, this is where I find it a little bit strange when you read the reviews on their site and you read the description of the tent. They just don't tally up. So I'll stick my neck out here. I think the reviews on that site are a bit naughty. I don't think they're real, especially one that says, oh, the instructions were nice and clear and easy to follow. Well, they might be if you're Chinese, but we're English, and it's you know, on a British site or an English site. So yeah, so and people saying how good the quality is, it's just not true. So my advice to Benebomo, take it off your site, don't sell it. It's not worth it, because it's I see it as detrimental to your brand, because as I say, you've got some lovely stuff on there, and I would encourage everyone, so on the plus side, I would encourage people to go and have a look at benebomo.com. Again, link is down below. I've just put it on the bottom, and it's also in the description. So yeah, go and check them out. They seem to have some nice roof tents and stuff, and as I say, a few more premium types of tents, and the site seems to be growing all the time. So on that side, thumbs up. On that particular tent, massive thumbs down, I'm afraid. If I'd bought that tent out of my own money, having read the reviews and having read the spec on their website, I would have sent it back. There's no doubt about that, because it is not what it's described as being, to be quite honest with you. And it is tiny. You know, you've seen the pictures of it. It kind of makes out that you could probably stand in it. Well, you can't, nowhere near. Yeah. Again, thank you, Benebomo. Thank you, Pauline. And we look forward to receiving a proper tent off you that we can review and give you a nice review. Or you can send us a nice big Jackery. We could do with a 2 kilowatt one, or a Blue, or a Delta Pro Max, or whatever it is. Yeah, a couple of panels. I'm joking. Anyway, again, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the review, everyone. Bye.